The object of the game is to collect Marks of Infamy. Marks of Infamy can be earned by ferrying black market contraband, raiding your opponent's pirate ships, exploring the farthest reaches of the ocean, surviving the fickle winds of destiny, and bringing wondrous plunder back to Pirate Bay. The player or team to collect the targeted amount of Marks of Infamy wins. Each player receives 3 ships, a man-of-war, a sloop-of-war, and a bylander. The ships are placed on the corresponding image within the player's harbor. While exploring the seas, players will discover shadow trade tokens at ports, plunder tokens at islands, and treasure chest tokens at sea. The 7 different types of plunder tokens are emerald, sapphire, diamond, ruby, mystic topaz, gold, and silver. The yellow golden barrel token is only available in the expansion. In addition to ports and islands, there are portals, rocks, icebergs, maelstroms, and pirate bays. A ghost ship is also present at sea. During the game, ships use movement cards to navigate and battle cards for combat. Battle markers are used to sequence battles. Pirate luck cards initiate a pirate luck event. A player aid tile is available for each player to reference ship abilities, token values, battle card hands, and more. There are many different map tile configurations possible. For first-time players, the following setups are recommended, always placing one Pirate Bay tile face up. In 2-player games, use 16 tiles in a 4x4 layout. Include 1 Pirate Bay tile, 3 port tiles, 4 portal tiles, 1 ghost ship tile, 6 island tiles, and another tile of your choice. In 3 to 4-player games, use 20 tiles in a 4x5 layout. Include an additional Pirate Bay tile, port tile, and 2 more tiles of your choice. In 5 to 6-player games, use 25 tiles in a 5x5 layout. Include an additional ghost ship tile, 2 portal tiles along with 2 more tiles of your choice. Experienced players may selectively add more tiles to customize longer games. Each deck is shuffled and placed face down, with the Pirate Luck cards being placed in the Pirate Luck tuck box. All tokens and Marks of Infamy are placed in their respective piles. The player chosen to go first receives the lead player marker, and the player to the right receives the last player marker. The game round is divided into 3 phases: the harbor phase, the movement phase, and the repair phase. Each player receives a movement card for each ship in the harbor or at sea. An unused repair card is placed next to the player's harbor, and an additional movement card is drawn. A ship in the shipyard does not receive a movement card. If a repair card is drawn, you may immediately use it to repair a ship in your or a teammate's shipyard. The first player chooses 1 ship to move. A ship in a harbor can be selected to move by placing it in a pirate bay. The player plays a movement card and moves the selected ship from 1 space up to the number of spaces shown on the card. Ships may only move orthogonally, with the one exception. Ships may move in and out of a pirate bay diagonally. This is the only place in the game where a diagonal move is acceptable. Sailing from one map tile to the next is a regular move. Upon exploring a map tile, flip over the tile and align the arrow to point in the direction the ship is sailing. If the map tile has an island or port on it, place the matching plunder token on the island or 3 shadow trade tokens on the port. Place the used movement card next to the image in the harbor of the moved ship. Players may only use 1 standard movement card per ship. A player that plays a special movement card draws an additional movement card and can then play a movement card in addition to the special movement card. When landing on a space with tokens, the ship places all tokens they can carry on their mast. A sloop of war can only carry 2 tokens, a bylander 4, and a man of war 6. If a player discovers more cargo than they can carry, the player can select which tokens to leave behind. When leaving a port, island, or portal, ships must move in the direction of the current. Spaces containing rocks, icebergs, or a maelstrom may not be intentionally entered or crossed. If the player's ship accidentally strikes a rock, iceberg, or maelstrom space when exploring a new map tile, the ship moves back to the player's harbor. If the ship was carrying any tokens, place them on the space that the ship was on prior to hitting the obstacle. Players landing on a portal space are required to move their ship to another portal of their choice as a free move. If only one portal is discovered, it is not active. The first tile explored containing a ghost ship image triggers the ghost ship's appearance. Place the ghost ship on the ghost ship's image. Additional ghost ship images that are discovered have no effect. Your own ships may not enter, share, or move through the same space, but may share the same space with a teammate. If you enter a space with tokens in it, you may load them onto your ship. This doesn't stop your movement. When a ship enters the same space as an enemy ship, a battle is triggered, which will be resolved after the player holding the red last player token finishes his or her move. Battles are resolved in the order in which they were triggered. Ships selected to move that are in a contested space may not move until after the battle, either from the contested space upon victory or a pirate bay if defeated. Battles are resolved after the player with the last player marker completes their ship's movements. More than one ship may enter the same battle, but only one ship from each player may be involved. If you move off the edge of the last map tile, re-enter the map tile on the opposite side of the board. Now that the player with the last player marker has finished their move, battles can be resolved. Ships fight by playing battle cards and comparing the results based on the values and suits of those cards. Cards range in value from 1 to 6 in 5 different suits: fire, cannon, flintlock, cutlass, and grog. There are also 2 Sea Dragon cards that have special rules depending on which battle method you choose. There are 2 battle styles, Scuttle and Red Sky. See the rule book on Scuttle. We will be using the Red Sky battle style. There are 5 phases to a Red Sky battle. In the cannon phase, each ship receives a number of battle cards according to their ship type and whether they are attacking or defending. The original ship being attacked, along with allied ships during team play, are defending. 1 battle card is dealt on the table face up as a shared community card that all players must use. In Red Sky, players must create a superior hand by playing 4 cards from their hand to make a hand of 5 cards using the community card. Red Sky is the best possible hand with 5 matching cards of 1 rank with all different suits. After each player has dealt their cards, they may discard up to 2 battle cards face down and draw 2 more to better their hand. Starting with the initial attacker and proceeding clockwise, each player places 2 of the 4 cards they intend on playing face up in front of them. Sea Dragon battle cards are wild cards unless they are played in the cannon phase, where all ships in the battle would be ravaged by the Sea Dragon and returned to their respective harbors, leaving all tokens on the space. During the surrender phase, each player starting with the first attacker and proceeding clockwise decides if they would like to continue the battle or surrender. When surrendering, remove any cargo on your ship, leave it in the battle space, and move your ship one space in any direction to an unoccupied legal space. If there is no such space, you may not surrender. Add a mark of infamy to the battle space where it will be collected by the winner of the battle. When surrendering while defending, take any 2 battle cards left in your hand after the cannon phase and put them in reserve by placing them face down behind your harbor tile. You may accumulate no more than 4 reserve battle cards in this manner. Reserve battle cards may be used by any ship in your fleet at any time during a future battle, but once used, all reserve battle cards must be used. After all surrendering players have retreated, if more than 1 player remains in the battle continues. Starting with the attacker and proceeding clockwise, each player plays their remaining 2 cards. Each player makes the best hand they can out of the 4 cards they have played and the 1 community card on the table. The player with the highest ranking hand is the victor. If players have the same hand names, break ties based on the highest ranking card in the set that makes the hand. If players are still tied, the win goes to the first attacker, or if the first attacker was defeated, the second attacker, and then third attacker will win. Place all tokens on the winning ship. The winning ship also collects 1 mark of infamy for each enemy ship defeated. The defending ships that lose in battle move to their harbor. Attacking ships that lose in battle move to their shipyard. This is the only way in the game a ship can be moved to their shipyard. Ships that move to the shipyard are placed keel over and will be out of action for a turn unless repaired using a repair card or by discarding a pirate luck card. The victorious ship may move to an unoccupied space based upon their special movement ability. Man of War moves 1, Bylander moves 2, and Sloop of War moves 3 spaces. Each defending player with another ship on the map tile in which the battle occurs draws 2 additional battle cards. In team mode, your teammate's ship counts for Armada effect for both you and your teammate, so even if only 1 additional ship is present on the map tile, both you and your teammate will draw an extra 2 battle cards. When playing a movement card with a Pirate Luck symbol, a Pirate Luck event is triggered. After the player, including his teammate in team play mode, finishes moving their ship, the player selects a map tile containing 1 or more enemy ships. All enemy ships on the chosen map tile receive 1 Pirate Luck card. Players can choose to discard a previously received Pirate Luck card to avoid a Pirate Luck event. Upon accepting a Pirate Luck event, the player reads the card aloud. The player then applies the effects of the Pirate Luck event. Each Pirate Luck card received with at least 1 Pirate Luck card in possession, at least 2 Pirate Luck cards in a 2-player game, yields 1 Mark of Infamy. Marks of Infamy can't be awarded in this manner if it is the winning mark. Pirate Luck cards can also be used to repair a ship or to receive an additional battle card. The played Pirate Luck cards are then removed from the game. The Ghost Ship, if revealed, will also move as described on the Pirate Luck card, even for the Pirate Luck cards where the Pirate Luck event was avoided. The Ghost Ship moves with respect to the alignment arrow on the map tile when face up. If at any time during its movement the Ghost Ship is on the same tile as a pirate ship, the Ghost Ship will steal 1 token of the pirate ship owner's choice from that ship. A Ghost Ship moves through the ships that are not carrying any tokens with no effect. When passing through islands, ports, and portals, the Ghost Ship is not bound by the direction of the currents. The Ghost Ship unloads all stolen tokens at the end of its move. If the Ghost Ship ends its move on a Maelstrom tile, Pirate Bay tile, or any inaccessible space, the Ghost Ship unloads stolen tokens on the space it occupied just prior to entering these tiles or spaces. When the Ghost Ship is on a map tile that is still face down, the Ghost Ship moves with respect to the ghostly green pointer on the compass. The ghost ship can move through a space with a portal, but ignores the portal's teleportation effect. The ghost ship cannot enter a Pirate Bay tile. When sailing into the borders of a Pirate Bay tile, the ghost ship will disappear and then reappear on the next adjacent map tile in the same direction of travel. If a ship is ever in the same space as the ghost ship steals all the tokens carried by the pirate ship. A ship is not allowed to pick up any tokens that are on the same space as a ghost ship. The ghost ship also ignores cargo already floating in the seas. In the event a ship explores a map tile containing a ghost ship with stolen cargo, the ghost ship and the tokens are placed on the same space they were on prior to flipping the new tile face up, unless that space is inaccessible to pirate ships, for example a rock, iceberg, or maelstrom. In that case, the player who discovers the map tile moves the stolen tokens to an adjacent accessible space. Once all movement cards have been used and all combats have been resolved, the repair phase begins. In turn order, decide whether to spend a repair card or pirate luck card to repair any keeled over ships in your shipyard and turn them keel up. All keel up ships in the shipyard now move to the harbor. In team play, you may use your repair or pirate luck cards to repair a teammate's ship. Take any ships that are keeled down in your shipyard that are not repaired and put them keel up. They will remain in your shipyard all of the next turn before being seaworthy again. Both lead and last player markers pass to the left. You're ready to begin the next round. In addition to defeating a ship in battle and experiencing pirate luck events, marks of infamy can be earned by safely navigating a ship laden with shadow trade or plunder tokens back to a pirate bay. Only a ship carrying cargo can re-enter a pirate bay, upon which the ship is immediately placed back in their harbor as a free movement and the tokens are removed from the game. Once all but 7 map tiles have been explored, place 1 mark of infamy on each map tile. Each of these areas, once explored, also reward 1 mark of infamy. Once all of the map tiles have been explored, each shadow trade and treasure chest token doubles in value, now yielding 2 marks of infamy. The first player to collect the targeted number of marks of infamy is declared champion of the seas and goes down in legend as the most infamous pirate of the ages.